parts of hanging out with these guys without the hangover.
It's Oscar night, everybody. The sights, the sounds, the fashion. We're very excited for the Oscars here on Zig and Larry Ignore a Topic / Nick and Larry Ignore a Topic. I am joined once again by my special guest co-host, who is not given a choice because she lives in the same house and she has to do this. Are you as excited for the Oscars as I am?
I am wearing my special gown and I am ready to Oscar it up.
Oh boy, I cannot tell you how excited. I'm so excited my nipples could cut glass.
I am pissing myself with anticipation.
I cannot wait to see who wins these awards about movies that no one has ever watched or have been called smarm at its finest. Or I'll be honest, I don't give a shit about the fucking Oscars.
No, I want to.
I don't.
I wish I did. It seems classy, but
it's worthless and useless and stupid, and I can't say any of this on the other network.
Nope. This is for your private thoughts.
Yep.
On
because I know for a fact none of them listen to this show. They don't listen. They listen to the network shows, and that's fine. They listen to some other shows. None of them listen to this, and I don't. That's fine, because my other show is all about loving the things you love, and if you don't like the things that you don't like, there's no shame in it.
No.
But
there's still an element of positivity to the other show. This one, I would just shit on everything, and who cares?
Well, and I still try to remain a little bit positive on this show. You know, I try to bring some positivity, but God, fuck the Oscars, fuck award shows in general, man.
Yeah, I can see that. I want to like them. I want to, because if they have a good host, like a good comedian host, I think they're fun. I think they're entertaining, but I just don't want to put up with the other. I don't know. Show me clips. Show me clips of the highlights. If there were funny, I don't know, sketches. Do they do sketches anymore? But if they're funny moments, great. Show me those. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck.
I don't either. I know I did an Oscar show where I talked about a movie that I wouldn't have normally watched.
No.
I'm glad that I watched it.
Yeah, and every time I came in while you were watching it, and I stood and watched, I liked what I was seeing, and it was full of emotions, and it was great.
Yeah, it was, but it was essentially that Seth Meyers bit about Oscar bait, the movie or whatever it was, and it seems like most of them are like, or hey, we rehashed an old idea again.
Well, that's why I liked the Honest Oscars trailers. That was, it really kind of distilled it down to its essence.
It did. I just don't. I don't care. I don't care about any awards show.
And I think that's okay.
Because it's all manufactured hoo-ha.
Yeah. But,
you heard me.
Hoo-ha. Oh, strong language. Is there an E for explicit on this?
Yes, I always put the E on there.
Whoa.
Manufactured. It's whoever, because we know with the Oscars, they send everything out with gifts and they essentially pay for their slot to be nominated, and that's most. I mean, it's all like the Grammys. It is manufactured by the production companies. It's all horse shit.
That's fair. I think that just sums up a lot of things. It's just all horse shit.
Oh yeah. I did that so we had the open mic at BuzzBomb this last week, which thanks to everyone that came out and all the comics. It was an awesome, like, I don't usually say this, but like I'll say this about CU Comedy, like the Tuttles. Mm-hmm. They run a hell of an open mic.
Oh my God, they do.
And I have aspired to run an open mic as good as theirs.
Yeah.
But they're such a different animal. But this past open mic was so solid. Mm-hmm. But I did tell a group of people who obviously care about things that nothing matters.
Yeah.
And meant it.
Well,
Because it ultimately
Nothing matters.
nothing matters.
Yeah.
And I know that's a real exennial young Gen X. I'm an exennial, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it depends on what website you look
I
at.
agree. I think you're definitely Gen X, tail end of Gen X, but I think you are also considered a Zennial. Again, yeah, depending on which website. But yeah, in the end, we're all worm food or dirt. However you go, whatever.
It doesn't. You're gonna have to turn that TV off.
Oh, is it too?
It's too distracting.
Okay. Oh, we're
we're in a new location. We're sitting in the front room in our easy chairs, talking at each other
on location.
Yeah, on location because I wanted to enjoy sunshine.
Not in the danger dungeon. Yeah, we could have opened the windows and actually looked out at nature. Well, look at that.
Look at that.
Hey, sunshine.
Hey, sunshine and rainbows and kitten farts and all that good stuff. But yeah, it was a real shock to their little 20-something-year-old ears.
Yeah, because you're not saying, oh, nothing matters, never be happy about anything. It's just like, hey, don't be so tight-ass that if someone shoved a piece of coal up, you'd make a diamond in 20 days.
Yeah.
It's just like, calm down. It's all silly nonsense. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Just laugh.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Find mirth.
Even when people are talking about uncomfortable things, that's when you should laugh.
Oh, God. Well, you're right. And I think that leads beautifully into today's topic.
Oh, you're getting there already? Because I wanted to catch up with you.
Oh, why?
We had another...
Wait, do you actually like me?
Wait, shut the fuck up.
Aww.
We had another... Stop running bits. Just be sincere, would you? For once in your life.
I tried open mic once, and here we go. No, I would never.
I was like, when did you do an open mic?
No, I'm good.
This is your open mic.
Yep. This is my very safe space open mic.
I just wanted to catch up with you. We literally haven't seen each other until today.
Holy shit, I know. And while I'm loving what I'm doing, it's weird not seeing you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Go fuck yourself.
I was say you're loving it, but
I am loving it.
Yeah.
No, I just every time I watch that.
Sorry.
You okay?
Sorry, guys. Every time as soon as we hit record, my sinuses decided to catch on fire. Anyway, you were saying.
Oh, yeah, just. You know how Brian Cox does the voiceover for the McDonald's commercials, and
yeah,
I loved Succession, so I'm ready for him to tell me to fuck off every time I watch a McDonald's commercial.
I bet he did multiple times.
I hope so.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Fuck off.
Just send the check. Yeah, but that's our theme song on this show now is da 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 da. It's good enough.
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah. Well. D plus effort.
D plus effort.
Which was the sponsor of the open mic.
Yeah.
D plus effort production.
D plus effort productions presents Buzzbomb presents the Brouhaha
open mic.
Presents the open mic.
There were so many colons in there.
So many colons in there, which is the title of my gay porn.
I have seen it, and it is artistic and tasteful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Credit where credit's due.
I appreciate it. What I was going to say is probably shouldn't get that deep, but that was a line from the movie.
Well, that's just a safety issue.
Yeah, really. It had Chipotle. Do not, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you are producing a gay porn, do not get Chipotle to run craft services.
No, sir. You got to be real careful about what you eat. You don't want a whole lot of fiber and healthy stuff.
And not a lot of combustibles.
No.
Not a lot of
oh, Lord.
No
volatile chemicals.
That's how I refer to as Mexican food and Domino's pizza. I just refer to it as the combustibles.
The combustibles.
Because which was the Combustibles was my favorite 1980s sitcom family. And then you put the pudding pop and kaboom. Shapapa-doop. How was your week, by the way?
Pretty good. It was very chill. Had
Yeah, it was super chill. You just, had to deliver a baby.
I did not deliver a baby. I did not deliver the baby. Her water broke just as we were pulling into the hospital.
And you kicked that gurney
I
and
was
drove
like,
off.
we're here. It's these fuckers' problems now. Get the fuck out. Hose off the stretcher. We are on to the next call. We are done. We've handed this off. It is no longer our problem.
I'd rather stick my thumb in a gunshot wound than catch something falling out of a hatchet wound.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah.
Hey. No, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love that they have a specially decorated ambulance for baby transports. They spent money on it, and so they use it as much as possible. The only problem is the writing on the side, and I know I showed you the picture, but the writing on the side, it says the name of the ambulance company, and it's like, oh, it's supposed to be in crayon, but it's a scribble that just looks like a serial killer's note.
Yeah, it looks like it should be scrawled on the wall of some cinder block building.
It absolutely does, and that troubles me. And I pointed it out, and then that's when I learned that a serial killer used to work for that particular company, and... well, holy shit. Good job, Springfield, I guess.
Your eyes flutter open when you see that scroll.
Like,
would you like to play a game?
I'm not getting out of here alive. I hate games. All right, you know what? This is too much effort. I
don't know, man. I don't want to panic.
Look, dude, I'm not good at guessing games, so I hate 20 questions.
I'm real bad at logic games. Man, I suck at Wordle. Almost called it QAnon. Sudoku. Sudoku.
Yeah, but they're hiding messages in there.
That's what they are.
No, but then he just comes. Well, you brought this up. It's just Parcheesi. He just like, no, it's Parcheesi, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't know the rules. So can you explain it?
Absolutely, I would love to.
It's very complicated. Oh, never mind. No, if it's gonna take more than 4 minutes, I am just. Yeah, off me. I don't need a lengthy explanation.
All right, we'll play sorry.
No, learn as you go. Oh, fuck off. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, you want to play a game? Yes. Excellent. It's Magic the Gathering. Oh, no. Damn it. I knew it.
That fucking tracks.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition. Oh, that's the worst edition.
Boo, you are evil. Yeah, fucking chaotic
I just did my
bitch.
Joker laugh. Holly. It's pretty good.
It is really good.
I'm like that's like one of the impressions I can actually see when Zig's around. I can't do impressions. With you, I can do it all the time.
You can do whatever you want. Oh, see, the problem with having the windows open is like a bunny just hopped by, and I'm like, oh, bunny, look.
We should get him on the podcast.
Oh shit, you want to be a special guest?
Hey, Mr. Whiskers, get your ass in here.
Mr. Whiskers, I've got carrots for you. Which, do you know, carrots are not actually good for rabbits. I just learned that.
Yeah, especially when you shove them up their ass.
They really don't like that.
Well,
some of them do.
Some of them back up against it.
I'm not going to judge them for that. Because again, I'm not going to, as long as it's consenting and they're of adult consenting age. I mean, I don't know what the consenting age is for a rabbit, but you know.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
As long as everybody's
hoppy. Oh, I'm gonna
see. I hesitated. Like I stopped myself.
Yeah, I'll see myself out. I'll just take a bottle of random shitty booze and I'll be on my way.
You get the whipped cream vodka.
Ugh. In hot chocolate, it's not bad, but this is not hot chocolate season. We're starting to have hopefulness of spring, and I like gin because I feel like we're getting ready to finally get some warm weather. Like, I walked to the store. It was great.
Yeah, I've been in flip-flops even when it was 33 degrees.
Oh, flip-flops aren't weather dependent at all. We're from the Midwest.
Yeah. Is it above zero? Then it's flip-flop weather.
Motherfucking flip-flop season.
Oh.
Yes.
In the arms of the angels. My favorite pair of flip-flops.
I know.
And fortunately, it wasn't if anyone has listened to past episodes, the $40 pair of flip-flops that I am currently wearing that I had set aside because I didn't want them falling apart.
I forgot they were $40.
Yeah, but they were so fucking comfy.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, my Panama Jacks.
Oh, the noise you made. I legit thought something had happened. Like, I didn't know.
Something did happen.
Well, I mean, no, and I am not downplaying the seriousness.
Thank you.
But legit, I was like, oh shit, did you have a medical incident? Did you see some upsetting death news on Facebook? Or I don't know what was happening. And I was concerned. I started to run halfway up the stairs. And then the saddest way that you just had to dispose of them in the trash can. Not even giving them it was dignified. They still ended up in the trash. You're welcome, everybody. Dulcet tones of Larry Smith.
Oh, man. Yeah, because this...
you sang more than 6 bars. I don't know what the rule is for copyright stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know if it matters.
Sarah McLaughlin, please don't sue us.
Sarah McLaughlin.
Because I know you listen to this podcast. You've messaged us multiple times with topic ideas and questions. Please don't sue us.
But anal leakage is only a topic you can do so many times.
Really. Once is enough. Maybe 1.5.
What was those chips? What was?
Well, the oleic acid.
Yeah, but there was a chip that everyone was like, it's a healthy chip. And then
it just made you shit your pants.
Then there was like a legit warning. It was like, may cause anal leakage.
I don't know. Google shit chips. You know what? Are you going to do it? Yeah. Because it was like a fat substitute. I think it was oleic acid. And was it Snackwells?
Was it they were Wows?
Oh.
So it was, hold on. Vamp.
Okay, I'm vamping because there was that big health food craze, and anal leakage was a big concern. I feel like it was in the mid to late 90s. I don't know.
So it was Olestra.
That was in it.
Olestra was approved as an additive in 1996, but it quickly lost its popularity due to unpleasant side effects. The body could not absorb the substance, which in larger amounts caused gastric cramps and diarrhea. Olestra and the chips became known for causing anal leakage.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. And, white pants were still a thing very much in the late 90s.
Unfortunately.
No, I've never been ever brave enough to wear white pants. And certainly not as I age.
Yeah, they were Wow.
Wow.
So,
chips.
Frito-Lay Wow.
Wow, I shit my pants.
That's exactly it.
Wow. Wow, I peed out my butt.
Wow. That shouldn't happen.
Wow, I need to increase this month's clothes budget.
Wow, I just ruined Grandpa's funeral.
I was going to say something about dating.
Wow, parent-teacher conference will never be the same.
Wow, I probably won't get a second date. Or I will. And I'm not going to question that.
Yeah, no. We don't shame.
Nope. We question.
I
did say that in class the other day. We were talking about something. And I said, I don't, borrowing your line of, I don't kink shame, but I kink question. And I don't care. I don't care. As long as they are consenting and they are adults. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Multiple, singular, don't give a shit. Consenting and adults.
And you're not hurting anybody that doesn't want to be hurt.
Exactly.
I guess that's the consenting part.
Sure. But, it's nice to...
As I've told the kids multiple times, establish a safe word.
God damn. And nothing takes away a boner quicker than Nancy Reagan. Except now, since the... Never mind.
1980s Nancy Reagan could ruin a boner, but...
But you go back to, the Beach Queen of Hollywood, Nancy Reagan?
The throat goat?
Hell yeah.
Nancy Reagan was the master of the BJ and was well known for being for being good at blowing dudes. And so, which I'm not shaming her
No.
for that. What I'm shaming her for is her fucking hypocrisy.
Fuck yes, dude. And if she and her fucking husband hadn't caused the deaths of so many gay men by ignoring the AIDS crisis, fuck them. I hope they're burning
I'm
in hell.
glad you added the AIDS crisis part, because I started thinking that they just herded them in.
Fuck, I don't know. They were evil as shit. Fuck them.
Yeah, they
Fuck
were.
Ronald Reagan. Fuck
Yeah.
Nancy Reagan of the 80s. They're fuck them. Fuck them. Anyway. Burn in hell.
I mean, it seems like you'd want to face fuck Nancy Reagan.
I mean, if she's good at it,
Right?
whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna judge someone for that. But don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a piece of shit hypocrite.
Yeah.
With harmful policies. So anyway, that's enough politics. I mean, it's not like there's anything else political going on in the world. We don't need to worry
Right.
about it.
Yeah, everything's pretty good.
Things are great for us. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck!
Ooh.
Let's see. Anything else we need to...
Well, I don't know if you saw this, but the creator of the GIF died. He passed away. I think this past week, and it is GIF. I don't understand why people have a GIF
It's GIF.
debate. It's GIF, of course,
Because
because it's graphic interchange format.
The thing is, I don't know. Did you see when they buried him? They put him down in the ground, then it went right back
Fuck
up,
off.
and it went down in, and it went right back up, and it went down in.
Fuck off. That's great. No, I didn't. No.
Oh.
Oh my god, no. Fuck. What's the fucking condor's name?
Oh, Killer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No. Fucking Looney Tunes bitch over here.
No, God,
He's-
no.
But anyway, yeah, that sucks. I mean, I guess I assumed that the creator was still alive. I was like, I mean, that's a pretty cool thing to be known for, being the creator of the GIF.
Yeah.
And yeah, passed away due to COVID. And I'm like, oh shit, bummer way to go.
We don't. I know we always do this on this show where we mention people when we're not trying to make take any tragedies on our own, but we lost. Arguably, I guess you could argue, but to me, the greatest rock drummer. I mean, I think Metallica even
I
said
think it's unequivocal.
we lost Taylor Hawkins, who was the drummer of the Foo Fighters and was also the front man for Taylor Hawkins and the Coat Tailors.
Yes, which I didn't realize that. I didn't also realize that he was a drummer for Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill tour.
Yeah.
Which is fucking rad. And dude, that one gutted us. It gutted us so hard because, I mean, we've seen him in concert multiple times.
Yeah.
And he was always a fucking treasure to watch. He was unreal.
Well, and, Foo Fighters are also Willow's favorite band.
Yeah.
And have been since she was like little
bitty. I mean, what, 2 years old?
And she was still crawling. It's before she could walk. And she crawled into the room and got up on my lap, and we watched The Pretender, the music video.
Is that the one that scared Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was because it was a lot of blood.
Well, yeah, it was
but she was
for a
up
little
on
kid.
up on my lap and just rocking back and literally
Yeah.
rocking back and forth, and to the music, and just like she loved it.
It was an intense music video. So
But-
I mean,
But she, for her first rock concert was Foo Fighters. I got to
Yeah.
take her, and
she got to smell what weed smelled like for the first time,
yeah,
which was hilarious.
Dad, I need to go. I don't feel good. Yeah, baby,
Yeah.
we're out.
Yeah, you don't.
But
Sorry.
she did get to see Hawkins go up on the drum kit, and but so yeah, having to share that with her was again, I didn't know him personally, but I was a huge fan.
Yeah.
His art made a huge impact on our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so to lose him, who seemed like one of the sweetest, nicest, most talented guys on the planet.
Oh, by all accounts, no one yet has said an unkind word. Everyone has sung his praises.
So it was a real bummer. So
super bummer.
So cheers.
Cheers. Clinks.
Blessed be.
Blessed be. French.
Let me bring it down here.
Oh, let's make it a big bummer of a show.
Big bummer of a show.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop.
You want to talk about the geopolitical spectrum? I mean, come on, let's keep it up with the yucks.
That's be you ever seen a wombat fist fuck a jackalope?
Once, and I had to pay more than I thought I should have for the market value of it, but for a unique opportunity, I was willing to drop $75.
75 is cheap. Hey,
shit. Hey.
So a lesson I learned this past week is what works on the podcast sometimes won't work on stage. Because after several people told me that they laughed very hard at the "you think Chewbacca ever fucked some Ewoks?"
Yeah.
And maybe I need to see. I still feel like that is funny, but the crowd that I was saying it to, because I tried it at not my open mic.
Okay.
Anvil and Forge, great open mic.
Anvil and Forge.
Great open mic run by Lance Kane, who's a great dude, transplant from St. Louis.
Shout out to Lance.
Yep. That's what I do. I plug the shit out of people.
Well,
Josh Freeman.
Fuck yeah.
On First Laugh Podcast. No plugs.
No plugs.
But Larry Smith on Zig and Larry Ignore a Topic. All plugs.
Lots of love. All the plugs.
All the plugs.
Including butt ones.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Adam and Eve.
Hey.
You hear that?
That's a great segue into our sponsor, Adam and Eve. You ever seen a wombat fuck a jackalope? AdamandEve.com. It's on one of those videos that they send you on the DVDs somewhere deep inside.
You could wrap fake fur around our toys, but it's going to get real sticky real quick.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. Fist fuck a jackalope.
Fist on AdamandEve.net. .net.org.
.gov.
.gov. Yes, it's educational.
It's .com.
.com.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Homestar Runner.
Homestar Runner. Yes, that was doing a Homestar Runner impression.
Shout out to everyone who remembers Homestar Runner.
All of us that are in the nursing home with our fucking walkers.
Oh, well, one of these days. We're all going to be referencing the early days of the internet, including Maddox, which I brought up to you a couple weeks ago. I was trying to remember the first angry white guy with a blog.
Yeah.
Maddox. Get out of here. Stop texting. We're recording. This is a professional atmosphere.
This is a professional atmosphere. All right, so
Hey, Smith, let's talk about the Split Society, huh?
I've heard of them.
They offer unmatched quality with these 100% natural leaf spliffs.
What's that mean?
Well, they're hand-picked, they're hand-rolled, they're by professional artisans. All of their spliffs are toasted to provide...
What's an artisan?
It's like somebody who builds something, but they're very good at it, and they are on TikTok.
So there is the exact opposite of what we do with this podcast.
Yeah, it's like I'm an artist, but I make a little bit of money at it, and I'm also a hipster, and I need the validation.
Oh, so almost like what we do with this podcast.
Pretty close, yeah. Their splits are toasted to provide a harmonic balance. That is a bullshit word, by the way, and I love these guys. That's a very bullshit word. Low smoke, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've had a harmonic. I've had harmonic experiences. Mostly
when it comes to smoking something.
We should probably move on. I don't want to be implicated in a crime.
And relaxed flavor, so they won't interfere with the taste of your favorite herb. They're 100% organic, all-natural spliffs, and no filter, no glue, no wax, no chemicals. This is all true. And no, you know the word.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. The spliffs are velvet to the touch. I from any orifice. They are. They burn
Which I've
slowly.
tried. I've tried all of the orifices.
I really wish you would stop because the pictures from the burning.
Yeah.
Why do you keep sending me the pictures?
Well, because I feel close to you, and I feel like this just draws us in and makes the podcast stronger.
Butthole to butthole.
Just smashing buttholes.
Well, which makes the next phrase, with an even smooth pull, even more reticent.
Which is so appreciated when you're going butthole to butthole.
They fit the bill. Best on the planet. So stop wasting your time and money.
The bill. I had an Uncle Bill.
You fit your Uncle Bill?
I don't. We should probably talk about splitsociety.org, though.
Did you fit your Uncle Bill, or your Uncle Bill had a fit? Stop wasting your time and money spitting or splitting and licking those tired old rolls ever again. Those splits allow for a clean and quick pack every time.
Just
Larry,
like
they're
my
made to smoke.
Scoutmaster.
I was about to make a joke, but now I'm just reminding myself of my old Scoutmaster. And I said,
Yeah. Old Spice and cherry tobacco.
So pack it to share and enjoy.
And remember to use promo code Zig and Larry at checkout.
Did not go well.
That was perfect.
Really?
Yes.
No.
This is also part of the ad. Let's take a look here. Today's topic.
What are we at?
Does it matter?
I mean, I'd like to know how clever I've been and for how long, because I have a finite battery.
Well, we have been recording about 28-ish minutes.
Fantastic.
You've been clever for
about 14?
Yes. I have been clever for 6.5.
Aw, and together we almost make a whole person.
Aw.
Yay.
Just like me and Jeffrey and Heidi.
Yep.
Each of us were half an idiot, and together we made one whole idiot.
Whole idiot. Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to Heidi.
Kisses, my babies.
Oh, lots of loves.
So today,
yes,
you and I had the opportunity to just chill and watch Joyride.
Yes, that movie with Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Where they get almost murdered by a CB trucker.
Yes. Have you? Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was like, when we pulled up the title, I was like, this seems familiar, and then I went to pull it up on IMDb. It was the Paul Walker and Steve Zahn movie.
Wait, did you say CB trucker?
Yes. Is that a trucker on a CB radio is what I meant, of course. And I don't misspeak because that would make me very upset, and I'll jump out the fucking bay window right now.
Oh God.
No, yeah, no. Did you ever see that movie?
I'm sure I did.
They messed with a trucker on the CB radio, and then he started torturing them, and I think he actually caught up with them. Anyway, that was 2001. R.I.P. Paul Walker. But not that movie. No.
That wasn't even...
Even when we're apart, we can still vibe. I like it.
Yeah, it was the Bobcat Goldthwait, Dana Gould comedy special.
I would say comedy special / documentary.
It was, a little bit of both, where they were traveling together, doing a bunch of shows
in the South.
Which
I didn't realize until I read the description.
They weren't going to VFW halls.
Oh no, sir.
They were doing.
They were doing the 40 watt club.
Yeah, they were doing 40 watt and places like that where they can say what they want to say.
Yeah, places.
And I'm not belittling them.
Oh my gosh, no.
By any means. Trust me, if anyone that is associated with 40 watt would like to give me a show, I would handstand. I would learn to do a handstand and do it to do 40 watt.
Absolutely.
But it was really cool because they were playing old footage of these guys. And of course, Dana Gould, I almost said Dana Carvey. Dana Gould is he was the wonder kid because he was starting to hit it big at 18, 19 years old.
And for some reason, I was an avid consumer of all manner of stand-up from probably 95 on. And then, on Comedy Central, they would show all of the old specials. his name was just not one that really came up on my radar a whole lot. And maybe if I, just didn't recognize his name. But in looking at his old clips, I'm like, oh, I can see why. He was phenomenal. And still is. I mean,
oh, yeah.
By no means to diminish his current capacity.
Well,
fantastic.
He worked on The Simpsons for years.
Which I didn't realize either until they mentioned it in the documentary or the show. I don't know.
It's a documentary.
I think it's a documentary.
I think it's because they're showing him in the car talk. And it was also, what I dug, it was such a good slice of how comics, because these guys aren't like super rich, super famous.
No. They're still driving to the venues.
Yeah. They are driving to venues through shit weather,
snowstorms,
and talking to each other and making horrible jokes with each other, because that's what you do.
That is exactly what comics do when they travel together.
Yep, and you just say the worst shit to each other, especially if you're friends.
Absolutely.
You say even worse thing. Like, especially if it's a long, like with some of my buddies, when we're like going to an hour and a half away, it's a lot of catch up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's been going on, man? It's been forever since I've seen you.
You're catching up with your friend.
But if you are going on a multiple day run of shows,
multi-hour drives,
you have caught up, and now it's time to talk shit.
Yep, you're fucking around, you're telling silly stories, you're opening up sometimes and in a really funny way, but still, in a way that you look at it from an outsider's perspective and you're like, oh, that's deeply tragic. They're making it funny. Because that's what comics do.
Yeah. Because Dana was talking about some of his messed up childhood.
Yeah.
And Bobcat was like, I feel like you're masking your pain with comedy. And and what was cool is their show was both of them on stage with mics, and they were kind of taking turns telling jokes and telling stories, but then they would fuck with each other during the other one's joke or story. But what was really cool is watching when the other one, like when Dana's doing a bit and Bobcat's just like enjoying the bit.
Yeah, just listening to his friend. It was amazing.
And them talking about like their past, and Bobcat, what I love about Bobcat now is that he kept talking about how big of an asshole he was.
Yep, and watching it. They were showing the clips from him on Arsenio and him on The Tonight Show, and you're like, oh, you were an asshole. He was just an obnoxious asshole. And he somehow maintained still a charming aspect of it, because if it were anyone else, it would have been so incredibly off-putting. And
for context, he lit a chair on fire on the Tonight Show when it was Jay Leno hosting. Which apparently really upset Jay. And I guess Bobcat got arrested and prosecuted for setting it on fire.
And then had to do anti-fire PSAs. And then destroyed Arsenio's set.
But that was after Arsenio had gotten fired.
Correct. It was not just for no reason.
He went out there because he liked Arsenio and thought it was unfair. And so he went and spray painted Paramount Sucks on the backdrop and just
dropped a monitor through the couch.
Gave the audience member cushions, like with throwing cushions.
Threw the cushions into the audience.
Tried to destroy the backdrop by throwing an ottoman through it.
Correct.
And Arsenio tackled him, but then thanked him afterwards.
Yeah. Yep. Whispered in his ear, thanks, man.
But so with Bobcat having been like, it was. What he said is he discovered he didn't like being in the spotlight. He preferred being behind the scenes, which is why he left everything.
And for anyone else, if anyone else had said that of, well, I don't like being famous and I don't like the spot, and I'm like, why do you fucking do this then? That kind of thing has the tendency to piss me off. With him, I was like, that absolutely makes sense. And then with him moving into the writing and directing, he was able to fully utilize his creative genius and be behind the scenes, but still just fully put his talents out there. Because what was that movie with Joel Murray? That was a fucking amazing movie. You and I watched that, and fuck.
Mm-hmm. It was
something America. But
Vamp.
I'm vamping. But if anyone else had said
Bless America.
God Bless America,
God
if you
Bless
have
America.
not seen God Bless America, please go watch it.
Yes, please.
Wherever you can. Shit, if you have to rent it on Amazon, Amazon's evil, but drop the $3-4 if you can.
It's a great flick.
It's amazing.
Joel Murray is amazing in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bobcat hated Dana because he was jealous.
Yep.
It was all about jealousy. Bobcat gave Dana shit. And of course, they were talking, Dana's 18, 19 years old.
Yeah, he was so young.
And he's absorbing other people's personalities because that's what you do at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dana in the documentary, it was like, I bought a jacket and now I'm this.
Yeah.
This jacket is my personality.
And then Bobcat had called him like a DNA vampire or something.
Yeah, but now they are like best friends.
Yeah. And boo to the description for calling them frenemies. Boo to that. Because at this point, they're not.
No, they are good friends.
30 plus years on, they're not. They're friends.
They
best friends.
Because again, Bobcat was more of a, like, his act was great. I loved his act
It was so bizarre, and I say performative, but that's not what I mean. Performance art is what I mean, I think.
Yeah, like with the one time he got to do the Tonight Show.
Yeah,
and he made an old man literally jump through a hoop.
When Joan Rivers was the guest host. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Because Joan liked him.
Yep.
You know who doesn't like Bobcat Goldthwait?
Oh, who doesn't like Bobcat Goldthwait?
Alleged
Larry?
pedophile Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, we got to throw in the alleged because
he was my age dating a 17-year-old. So allegedly that makes him.
But yeah,
somebody's gonna get me for that one. Somebody.
It's alleged.
I'm saying alleged.
It's alleged.
I'm just saying that he was my age, and he was dating a 17-year-old.
Correct. Now.
That's the difference between me and my daughter.
Yeah, it'd be like you dating someone your daughter's age.
Yeah, it's like
right now.
Me right now dating one of my daughter's friends.
Okay, first of all.
And I look at my daughter and her friends, and all I see
are babies.
Are little kids.
They're babies.
They are little kids.
Yeah.
But that's okay. And I guess apparently, because Jerry, if you've not seen it, what does Bobcat call it? Rich comedians in fancy cars
complaining
about their diamond shoes being too tight.
Yes.
I feel like I'm burning bridges.
But the fact that in his own show, Jerry Seinfeld had no problem naming. I actually no, I don't know if he named him. I think they bleeped it out, but it was very, very easy to guess who it was.
Well,
and then just railed on
the fact that it was
Bridget Everett.
Yeah, Bridget Everett, and talking about, she's like, I love him, and she and Bobcat are good friends. Yeah. And he went on and on about how Bob is no talent, and he had to use a stupid voice because he can't do it.
He doesn't have material.
I've seen, if you look at his material from that era, one, he was doing that stupid persona because
he was nervous as shit and had severe stage fright.
Yep.
But you told me that. I didn't know that. I didn't realize.
Yeah. And so, but he was selling out arenas.
Which I did not realize.
He was a big act. But anyway, so Jerry, if you haven't seen it, look up the clip. Jerry goes in on him.
It's just very mean-spirited.
It is. It's very mean-spirited. Like, you can see, like the skin suit pull back and the demons start to crawl out of his mouth.
I mean, you're not wrong. Just watching that, the vitriol, it was just weird. It was weird.
It was you're Larry David's best friend, man.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably not true. But at least you're Larry David's friend. How bad do you have it? You
why
drive,
do you got to tear this guy down?
You drive a different car to interview comedians all the time. You're doing fine. This guy that stepped out of the spotlight was willing to step out of the spotlight to do the work he wanted to do, not the work that would make him rich and famous.
Yeah.
You're going to go after this guy? Now, again, on Arsenio, they showed the clip where Bob calls Jerry the devil.
Yes.
And then
calls him out for the dating situation.
Yeah, calls him out for the dating situation, and I think called him a creep.
I think so. I think that's what he said.
Yeah. So,
but you can look it up yourselves if you have any questions as to the veracity of all of this.
Yeah, there's all that's happened, and I guess Jerry just held a grudge for that long.
Which I'm like, bro, if you're that goddamn successful and you're that fucking rich at this point, you know he wouldn't have to work a goddamn day in his life with all of the Seinfeld residuals, but if you're that salty and you're holding that big of a grudge still, I mean, at this point, 25 years on,
yeah,
fuck. Dude, he got under your skin. He lives in your head rent free. That's on you.
Yeah. It was, but for that to get more explanation.
Yeah, I appreciated the more explanation because not every like Vulture, isn't going to necessarily cover those aspects.
What I loved though, is because Bob and Dana are both very successful in their fields. What they do, they are very well respected in their fields of what they do.
Yep.
And Bob was like, I don't have to connect with every audience. If I don't connect with an audience one night, I just shrug and go home and say, well, shitty night at work.
Yeah, he doesn't make that. He doesn't hinge as he put it, he doesn't hinge his entire personality on whether he does or does not do well with a crowd. Just, he does. He has that ability to just shrug it off.
Yeah,
just
well, because he's...
crappy night at work. Meh.
Yep, he's figured out to him what's important.
Yep, absolutely.
And if you show up expecting to see his character from Police Academy...
Oh, God. Can we please not ever see that?
Yeah. But you show up to a show expecting that, and you get Bob Goldthwait, and you're mad.
And then you're mad about that, yeah.
Yeah.
What I am a little pissed off about, though, I will say this. I didn't realize that they were doing this tour. And if they had even come to, like, Nashville, I think you and I would have gotten tickets. Because this was right before everything shut down. This was...
February 2020.
Yeah, February 2020. If you and I had realized that they were doing this, we absolutely would have gotten tickets and gone to see this. Because, oh my God.
Well, and yeah, it was... Because we watched Bumping Mics.
Yes.
Dave Attell and Jeff Ross.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
It was fun. This is very much like Bumping Mics, but altier.
Yes.
It's the alt... although
they're both, I mean...
Well, but no, Bob's more of an alt comic.
Oh, yeah.
And Dana is... I think he was mainstream, but then kind of went altier. And not that, I think I'm an alt comic. I don't know what I am.
I don't know. I mean, you're...
Well, Attell was,
Yep.
and then he hit it. And I'm not shitting on Attell, my God.
He hit the mainstream. And
Yeah, and now, because they were, what Attell and Ross were doing it, and...
was it the Comedy Cellar?
I think it was the Cellar.
I think so.
Yeah. So, I by no means, God, Jeff Ross and Attell are brilliant.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun to watch.
So don't think I'm shitting on them. It's just, it's just, it was just a difference. And there was no roasting. There was just some light ribbing at times. It was just, I don't know. So you put just having that in mind when you're watching it. It's very similar.
Yeah, it is.
But
two friends just doing a show together.
Just doing a show. Seamless.
And this time for real.
And this time for real. I don't know. We talked for a little while, and I had not restarted. We had to take a little pause, for refilling of drinks and emptying of bladders.
And that's the only, and you missed so much genius. Gosh, can we recreate that genius? I really don't know.
No, lightning in a bottle.
Shit, man, how are we going to recreate 42 minutes of conversation?
I don't know.
Also, I can't believe it took you 42 minutes it's okay.
No, it took me 42 minutes to empty my bladder. There was a lot in there.
42 minutes of genius. Just pretend like you've heard the best podcast you've ever heard. Hey!
I sure hope that picked up on this microphone.
God, I really hope so. Every time our dishwasher finishes, it sings us a little song.
It sounds like you leveled up.
I love it so much. I did level up, being an adult, not having to do my own fucking dishes.
You still have to load it and unload it.
Yeah, but that's easy. I don't have to wash them by hand anymore. Do you remember we had a broken dishwasher for a year and we washed shit by hand? And that was during pandemic times where we were just eating at home all the time. So we had all the dishes.
I'm gonna pull a zig.
I don't remember.
I don't remember anything.
That first year of the pandemic was a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, it sure was.
Well, we didn't know, and we were just like, let's treat it like a party. And then we kept treating it like a party, and then we became those 40-year-olds at the high school party going, hey, you kids want to party and have a good time? I got booze. I can buy booze. Can y'all buy booze? I can.
I can buy booze. You guys like, what do you guys like? I can get anything. I got guys, what's up? Oh man, how old is she? you just Seinfeld it.
Oh.
Again, he doesn't know who I am. It has no impact on my career. And if it does, great. He might actually he could bitch about me and get me some
recognition.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. Hey, bad press is better than no press. Am I right?
Louis might argue with that.
But just watching them banter back and forth, Dana and Bobcat, as friends who have been friends at this point for 30 plus years, was just masterful.
And getting to watch, again, it was for me, getting to see these two guys who I admire and have admired for years.
Yes.
And realizing that, except for name recognition, it's just the same job.
It really is. It's the same when you travel with a fellow comedian for lengthy periods of time. It is. The conversations just turn to, let's uncover, I don't know, childhood trauma, or let's make dark jokes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's why I love to hang out with comedians. And I think why I've also found such a kinship with the EMTs and paramedics. Because it's all dark fucking humor.
Yeah. Look, and that comes back to the beginning when I was talking about the open mic. Yes. Where I was doing uncomfortable material that I wouldn't normally do until 3/4 of a way through a set.
Yep, once you had them on your side.
And they're like, all right, this guy's okay.
Yeah.
And then talk about some uncomfortable stuff. Being humorous about something dark helps you get through it. Mm-hmm. It helps you process it. I mean, for God's sakes, my grandma's visitation, my grandma, who I've talked about ad nauseum on anything I can, Betty Shaw, it was a great woman.
Yep.
Amazing. And my younger cousins, William and Michelle, are standing with me in the receiving line at this point at the visitation. And they were too young to remember grandpa's and some of the other people's and how exhausting that is, right?
Yeah. Oh, God, yes.
And this is their first real, time.
Adult level funeral visitation. Yeah.
And they are fatigued.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just at this point grumpy.
Yep.
And I leaned into them, and I was like, should I go out and come in, walk, and just real loudly go, smells like something died, which made them start giggling. And then I started in with, or would it be better just to be like, yes, thank you for visiting. This is my grandmother's dead body.
Yeah.
Take a look at her for as long as you would like, and then stand here and make awkward conversation with me.
Yes.
For as long,
You
please.
can touch her if you'd like.
Yeah,
Nobody frowns upon this.
Yeah, give her a poke.
Give her a kiss if you want. Nobody's going to look askance at you.
No, just please take a look at my grandmother's corpse, and they get to giggling so hard, and my aunt was so appreciative because she didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah.
She just knew that it was dark.
Uh-huh.
And that I was making her kids happy.
Yep.
Because sometimes, again, even serious things, you don't have to take seriously.
You don't. You fucking don't.
You can... There's
yes.
a point... I mean, certain things. Yes, but you can...
You got to know the line.
Well, you and I have talked. You can make a joke about anything as long as it's funny.
Absolutely. Oh, I think that's been said multiple times recently by multiple comedians.
Yeah, you can make a joke about anything as long as it's funny.
Yep. Yep. I have on a dark note. I've heard one or two rape jokes that are really fucking funny, like because they're done right and well, and I can say that they are done right and well and funny.
Yep, as a vagina owner.
So don't come at me, bro. Yeah, it's yeah.
Like if Louis Black made a Holocaust joke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it depends on the person. It depends on... There's a lot... Yes. We can't joke about anything anymore. Sure you can. Just don't be hateful.
Yes, don't punch down and don't be an unclever dick. If you can be clever and funny and craft it well, absolutely. I really hope... I flicked my wire. I hope that didn't pick up. And that's... Yes, that's a euphemism.
Yeah, I know. It was very distracting.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to see that. I saw your eyes dart down.
Yeah, it was... Look, man, it's not that kind of podcast.
Oh, so should I put my pants back on?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine, but you may want to put a towel down.
This is my chair. I'll do what I want. Because we are recording on location.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, you can make a joke about anything as long as it's funny and well-crafted.
Well, and especially, not all comedians. Hashtag not all comics. But most comics, you can, especially if you're friends, we will say the most horrible things to each other to cheer each other up.
Absolutely. Oh, things that you could never say in front of anyone else.
No. Which is where the Aristocrats comes from.
Yes.
Because that was what was done backstage to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
And then somebody did a documentary about it.
Which is such a... If you haven't seen it, go rent it. Go watch it. I don't know where it's available, but my
don't blame
God.
us.
No, don't blame us, but it is
it's
phenomenal.
Yeah, I expect to be grossed out.
As you should be, because The Aristocrats is a phenomenal premise for a joke.
I think, wasn't it that everyone agreed that Gilbert Gottfried did the best version?
Yes, and then I think Bob Saget was a close second.
Yes.
Because holy shit,
Bob Saget.
R.I.P. Bob Saget was masterful, truly masterful. But life's too short to be have a stick up your ass.
Life's too short to take everything so seriously. None of us get out of it alive.
Correct. At the end of the game, the king and the pawn end up in the back. Fuck, I fucked it up. Fuck.
End up in the back door.
End up in the back door with you got chess pieces up your ass. At the end of the game, the king
at
and
an Olive Garden.
Fuck me in the neck. God damn it.
It's on your side.
Oh, I know, but it's in Italian. I can't read it. At the end of the game, the king and the pawn end up in the back. God damn it! End up back in the same box. There we are.
You're not the one that grew up with a stutter.
I know, but I've been drinking.
That's all, folks.
Oh, I would never do that to you, ever.
And I appreciate it.
And I'm not saying you're doing that to me, but Jesus Christ, if anyone would ever do that to someone with a stutter, fuck them, and I hope they get a nail under their big toe.
My dad did get a nail under his big toe.
Well, karma's a real thing then. Mazel tov.
Yeah, that was a...
Don't ever make fun of someone with a stutter.
I'm
Fuck
pretty
you.
sure, so if anyone's ever seen the movie The Cowboys with John Wayne, there was a kid with a stutter, and in the movie, John Wayne pisses this kid off to make him cuss him out.
Uh-huh.
And that, quote-unquote, cures his stutter.
Fuck off.
So guess what?
Oh, we went... We went with a movie cure. Okay.
You know what, though? It did help.
Of course.
It did help because I learned to cuss real well.
And you are masterful at it. When you get angry, you get calm and erudite and just so fucking flowery with language. And sometimes your cursing is an art form. I don't know if you realize just how much of an art form your cursing of another human is.
Oh, thank you.
It's fantastic.
Oh.
So what I got to do is just piss you off just enough.
Yeah.
To get... No, I don't want that. I really don't. It hurts. It cuts deep. I don't want that. I really don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a lot of... It comes from a lot of pain.
As most comedy and creativity does.
It should.
Yay.
All good comedy comes from pain.
Yeah, if you make fun of someone with a stutter, fuck, period, you, period. End of story.
Yeah, I'll hit you with a chair.
Ooh. I'll just tell you fuck you, but he'll do physical damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I will bust a chair over your head. Especially if it's a kid.
Especially because god damn it, you don't need to
I'll
tear a kid down.
No.
Fuck you. Build him up. Don't be a dick.
Unless that kid is awful.
Yeah.
And then fucking rip into that kid.
Fucking tear that kid apart
Yeah.
if they're a little shit.
And
Fuck 'em. Don't fuck 'em.
End it before it begins. Don't fuck
Don't
kids.
fuck kids.
If we've learned nothing from this episode,
Is don't fuck
if
kids.
we learn anything from Jerry Seinfeld,
Don't fuck kids.
don't fuck kids.
Yeah, again.
Allegedly.
But it comes back to the sex thing. Adults consenting.
Safe word.
Safe word. I don't give a shit. Adults consenting, safe word.
Adults
Period.
consenting, safe word.
Yeah, I think that just... if more people adhered to that, this world would be a better place.
I don't even know how to go on from there. I'll be honest.
Can we? Can anyone go on from that statement of genius?
Where do we go from here? Now the path is... I don't remember all the words.
I don't know, but boy, recording in these chairs does lend an air of comfort that we just...
Oh, yeah.
We're starting to both
We both laughed that we were like, we won't need to cut anything. And I'm like, how much of this shit do I need to cut?
I don't know. That's up to you.
None of it.
I just provided the creative content.
I
provided about 14% of the creative content.
Your back should hurt. You carried me today.
No, fuck off.
Hey, what did we learn today?
We learned that you and I really miss each other, and I cannot wait for... While I love my class, I can't wait for it to be over in May so that you and I can actually be together again as a couple. And do things together again. Oh, and go out to dinner and have date nights again.
What are these date nights you speak of?
It's been so long. I did get to-go food from BuzzBomb and Cured Catering.
It was real good.
Shout out BuzzBomb and Cured Catering.
Yeah, I had some real good shrimp and grits.
Oh, fuck. Those things were amazing.
I ate like a gallon of shrimp and grits.
Yeah, but it was worth it because
So good.
It made everything right.
So good.
What did you learn today?
Oh, I learned that maybe you should stop me when I start going in on famous comedians.
Oh, my bad. Sometimes. Oh, well, I forget, because I'm an enabler.
Oh yeah, I did.
And
I did a
sometimes-
whole new bit about that last night.
Oh, how I'm an enabler?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it went really well.
Oh, I wish your phone hadn't been dying so you could have recorded it.
There was no place to set up my tripod.
Boo. But hey, congrats that it was sold out. That's great.
Yeah.
That there wasn't a place to set it up.
Speaking of sellouts.
Yes?
Nope.
Oh.
You know what? No.
Keep that as an inside thought.
Yeah, but last night's show, did I already mention Amber Clear?
You did not. Shout out
Fuck.
to Amber Clear. Holy shit.
That's what I've learned. Not on this episode, but I didn't just learn it. Amber Clear is a great producer.
Amazing.
Puts on fantastic shows and sells them out and makes sure that she demands quality from her venues and she demands quality from her comics.
Amen.
And I appreciate her very much. And also Mandy McKelvey.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. If you guys
What
are
a peach.
not familiar with Mandy McKelvey, McKelvey. Mandee.
Yep. 2 E's on the Mandy.
Mandy McKelvey is a fucking powerhouse behind that microphone. She is physically this very small individual.
I saw the picture. She was teeny.
She's very small. And when you first look at her, you're like, oh, she's going to be written out. She gets behind that mic and just rips the roof down.
Powerhouse.
Man. She's
That's
a fucking
great.
powerhouse.
Oh, that's awesome.
But off stage, just a peach.
I love to hear that.
Just a rad person to hang with. And so I was real glad to meet her. Glad I would open for her anytime.
Wonderful.
Also, I would do a feature spot.
Beautiful. I love that.
Huh?
Oh, get out of here. Oh, you rascal.
Oh, I'm a scallywag.
You rascally rascal. You scamp.
I'm a real... That was a pegging joke.
Yep, sure was.
Yeah, it sure was. So that's what I learned today.
Well, terrific.
All right. Hey, guess what, buddy?
What?
I love you.
I love you.
See, that's not... Like, usually it's just, I love you back.
I know,
but that was,
but
like,
I do.
sincere.
I love you.
That was
And
real sweet.
I'm happy I got to hang out with you.
Everyone got diabetes from that sweet moment.
Good.
Oh, and our listeners' feet are going to fall off.
Sugar feeties.
Oh, they got the sugar feeties. Bye.
Bye. The best part's about hanging out with these guys. God damn it, son of a bitch, motherfucker.